Check out my Patreon page using the Patreon link at the top of the description below the video. Here, you gain early access to audios before they're uploaded on YouTube, a patron-only role for our free Discord server, and exclusive full-length spicy content. Anyways, I hope to see you weebs there, and enjoy the video.
Crumbly Jealousy by Athena Justice. Please go check out the original in the link in the description below. Also, go check out Athena's YouTube channel. She just hit 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you go over there, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to her channel, and look out for future content of hers. Tomura Shigaraki is not a morning person. Usually, it's up to Toga or Kurogiri to get him out of his bed by force, which often results by Toga trying to stab both of them out of exasperation. He was getting better when you and him started dating. Kurogiri was the first to notice his subtle change of behavior. How he would get up earlier, would focus less on video games, and shower more often. The whole league was really thankful for you on that one. Huh? Shigaraki woke up and immediately rolled over to snuggle, only to feel nothing but the coldness on your side of the bed. He tapped around a lot, but ultimately found you weren't there. Straightening up, back on his feet, he looked at the empty bed without saying anything. Why didn't you wake him up or warn him you'd go somewhere early? Were you mad at him for some reason? He didn't remember you two having an argument. That's one of the things he likes about you. You were easygoing, caring, and mostly cheerful. A little too much for his taste, but that's what's making you special, he thought. For a villain, that is. He took a deep breath, then sat at the edge of his bed and closed his eyes to recall yesterday's events. The League got into a pretty big fight with another group of so-called vigilantes. You were outnumbered and taken by surprise, but they seem inexperienced and weak. Those rookies were obviously rushing towards you without a good knowledge of your quirk. Toga was effortlessly brandishing her knife and disemboweled anyone, while twice created clones and charged into them. Shigaraki was sitting on a bench and watching the scene from afar, Kurogiri by his side. This stupid low-rank fight was too meaningless for the boss to intervene. He scanned his surroundings to look for you and weren't too pleased to find you with Dabi. He hissed at the view of you standing so close to the cocky fool and started to scratch his neck. How annoying. Kurogiri looked at him in silence. He was well aware of how irritating Tomura can be with Dabi, or anyone of that matter, stands too close to you. The battle was coming to an end when Dabi burnt the rest of them with his unusually bigger than normal flames, thanks to your quirk. Your blow not only amplified his flames, but led them exactly where you wanted.
It's game over. Teleport us out of here.
Shigaraki looked away from Kurogiri to look at you doing a handshake with Dabi. Dumbfounded, Shigaraki scratched his neck faster at the scene. Dabi was not known to be the friendly kind of guy, which means he either must be doing it to piss him off, or he grew an interest in you. He wasn't sure which one made him more angry. Before he could make any more comments, you were all brought back to the base. You raised your arms in the air and did little jumps, cheering all the members up. You stopped when you saw your boyfriend staring at you silently, scratching his neck. He left the room as soon as you were about to ask him if he was okay, leaving you confused. He opened his eyes, stared at the wall for a few minutes, sighed, stood up, and walked to the bathroom. Staring at his reflection in the mirror, his mind started to wonder. Why were you interested in him anyways? That wouldn't be for his looks or even his personality. He was well aware of how childish you could be sometimes. Always clingy, asking for your touch and possessive of your time. You were his first everything. And since the moment you showed him what was to be moved and cared about, he couldn't get enough. Truth be told, he was 100% sure that you were a spy, charged to obtain information about the League. He made sure you were followed for 3 months, did extensive research about your past, and even put a wire in your phone for a while. That's when he learned you were interested in him romantically. He didn't wait 1 second and asked you out the same day. He had always seen himself as a monster or a beautiful creature, as Sensei would say. You were the only one who made him feel good about himself. But you weren't there next to him, which made him anxious. He took a quick shower, got dressed, and went to the common room of the lair with the hope of finding you there. You weren't. Neither was Dabi. The Scarecrow was never the morning type, so he could still be in his bedroom. Alone. You could be in his bedroom too, giggling with him like you did yesterday. What if you fell in love with him? He was getting nervous. His heartbeat was racing, and his vision became blurry. Where are they? 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 Mumbled Tomura, louder and louder and shaking nervously. Toga, who was laying on the couch while playing with her favorite knife, answered him without moving from her initial position. You're looking for your partner, aren't you? Dabi needed something for his hair, and I wanted some potato chips. They left without me because they both don't trust me enough to behave in public. Can you believe that? Huh! Sitting on the couch with her arms crossed on her chest and her cheeks swollen, Toga was looking annoyingly at Shigaraki. He got startled a little when he heard Toga's voice. From his angle, it looked like he was alone in the room, and he was already on the edge of panic attack. He then thought about what she just said. You left early in the morning without warning him first. He didn't have time to say a word before you and Dabi entered in his field of view, holding full plastic bags and laughing with each other. Just how do you think that makes sense? You asked Dabi, barely containing your laugh. I saw him like I saw you. He was standing right next to me. Shigaraki was looking back and forth at the both of you, stunned that neither of you acknowledged his presence. Especially you.
Not interrupting your cute moment of complicity, but wouldn't it be polite to greet the people in the room you just entered?
We're the villains? You said, unsure of why your boyfriend is scolding you out of the blue.
Villains, not savages,
replied Shigaraki. You were looking at your boyfriend in disbelief with your mouth open, unsure of what to answer. My apology, oh dear beloved boss. How are you doing on this fine Thursday morning? Said Dabi sarcastically.
I feel like I'm losing health points.
You guessed the comment was aimed towards you, judging by the way he looked at you instead of Dabi. Here's your chips, girly. You tossed the bag to Toga. She caught it, checked on the flavor, then blew you kisses.
So?
Started Shigaraki.
Is this little unexpected escapade a one-time thing, or is this the new routine I wasn't aware of? Either way, I can't say I appreciate it.
You rolled your eyes before responding. Come on, Shiggy. We were gone 10 minutes? To go grocery shopping of all things. I don't know. Something about looking for the right hair dye with a colleague sounds very romantic to me, huh? You tapped on Dabi's arm with your elbow, making him laugh. Huh? What's your true hair color then? Asked Toga between two bites.
Doom.
Shigaraki's eye twitched when Dabi touched your back because you were coughing so much.
I knew I should have turned you to dust the very moment I met your dusty face.
Have you looked at yours recently, Crispy? Alright, Toga, why don't you help Dabi to go take care of the groceries while I have a word with the boss, You didn't wait for an answer, and pushed Tomura's back until you reached his bedroom door. You made him sit down on the bed, but remained standing, hands on your hips with a disapproving look. What was that for?
That's my line,
whispered Shigaraki. Huh? I can't hear you, Shiggy.
I said that's my line,
he shouted. Back on his feet, he launched his right-hand glove, then walked towards you. At the sight of his bare hand, you walked backward until you reached the wall. You nervously looked at his now free fingers and his face. What's wrong with you today?
With me? You were all lovey-dovey with that purple cretin yesterday, but I said nothing. They're just doing their job, I thought. And then I woke up, and you weren't there. You were with him. Again, smiling and laughing with him. I've known him longer than you, and let me tell you something. Dabi is not that funny. He is not that funny. Yet you were giggling like Toga whenever she sees people bleeding. Hysterical.
You were astounded by what you just heard. Is that really what all this was about? Tomura was jealous of you and Dabi? You carefully put his wrist down and grabbed his chin to kiss him. Reluctant at first, he accepted your kiss, but slowly stepped back when you were headed for another one.
Nuh-uh. Don't think you can charm your way on this one. What's going on with you and Dabi?
Nothing is going on. Today was pure coincidence. I woke up early to buy you some soothing cream because I noticed you were scratching your neck more than usual when Black Mist, Kirigiri took us back to the base. Dabi was on his way to the store too, so we left together. That and Toga was hungry. You felt your boyfriend slowly relax as you explained the situation, until he turned around to pick up his glove, then looked at you again.
I may have overreacted a bit. I'm sorry. I'm not used to be
jealous, you said with a smirk.
Anyways, thanks for the lotion. I appreciate it.
Really, he said, stroking your cheek and smiling at you. It's my pleasure, my sweet, crispy French fry. You put your hands together under your head and raised your right foot in the air.
This is why we can't have nice things. But seriously, what was so funny earlier?
Oh, that? Dabi swore he saw one of the UA kids at the grocery store. Apparently, he saw him too and froze for 2 minutes after running away holding red hair dye like he was being chased by the devil.
Alright. And not as thrilling as I expected. Ugh, enough about him. I want some me and you time now.
Oh, okay. Let me put some lotion on your face, then we can cuddle while watching a movie. You can play your video game, and I can sit on your lap too. Whatever you like. He kissed you passionately before putting his forehead on yours, staring into your eyes.
Have I told you how much I love you?
I hope you weebs enjoyed this Shigaraki ex-listener fanfic by Athena Justice. Make sure to check out this video on her channel as well and celebrate her 1000 subscriber special. Anyways, if you made it this far and did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling me what you thought or what you'd like to see next. Anyways, that's enough for me. My name is Bizarre, and I'll see you weebs in the next video. Cue the outro.